Most exact fans in deference to boxer Beethoven in Scotland, a former sparring partner of Corley's who remains in critical condition from the injuries inflicted during a recent bout. DeMarcus Chop Top Corley become the next champion named Felix from Puerto Rico, along with his former stablemate Felix Tito Trinidad. We have to ask, though, why is the number 8 contender fighting the number 10 for the world title? Hopefully we'll have more on that. A curiosity later. Flores, in his first title shot, Third is 2 years older than Flores. The height, all even, 2-inch reach advantage for Corley. At yesterday's weigh-in, they were both at 140. Tonight, Flores is 151, plus 11. Corley at 147. Key rules for this world title fight: no standing 8 count, no 3 knockers. So here at the mat.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the beautiful Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we have a big night of action coming away, and it's all brought to you by Don King Productions and Showtime Championship Boxing, along with Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers. This world title attraction coming away is sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization, the president, Francisco Valcarcel, supervisor in attendance, Jacinth Bryant La Vega, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Dr. Elias Ghanem. Introducing to you our physicians at ringside, Dr. Margaret Goodman and Dr. Gino Signorino. Timekeepers at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, Al Bisick and Mike Lasella. Introducing to you now our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside. And the third man in the ring working in this, his 45th world title bout, Jay Nady. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing to you first on my right, he is fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trunks with yellow trim, hailing from our nation's capital of Washington, D.C. He weighed in at the junior welterweight limit of 140 pounds even. His fine record stands at 25 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, with 15 wins coming by way of knockout. He is ranked the WBO number 10 junior welterweight contender. Introducing DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley. And his opponent across the ring, he is ready to fight on my left, fighting out of the red corner, this vacant championship bout, wearing white trunks with red and blue trim, hailing from Juana Diaz, Puerto Rico. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 140 pounds. With a record of 17 wins, 2 losses, he has 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making his 2nd attempt at a world title, ranked number 8 in the world by the WBO, introducing Felix El Colorado Flores. Once again, a referee in charge, Jay Nady, now to give instructions. 12 rounds of boxing schedule.
Do you have any questions? Okay, we have 12 rounds. It's for the WBO world title. Obey my commands. It's the belly button, we can see both of them, to the hip bone. Okay. Obey my commands, defend yourself, touch gloves now, and let's go to work.
The keys to victory from Bobby Chop Chop Ches.
Felix Flores, we'll start with him. He has to get on the inside. He cannot win this fight from the outside against the southpaw. Also, work the body. He wants to slow down Chop Chop. And lastly, the straight right hand. It's his best punch, especially against the southpaw. For DeMarcus Corley, it's different. He wants to use good rhythm and movement, and also what he'll do is keep Flores off balance with this. Sit on his punches, though. Wants to get some pound of flesh, get that power in, and a good right hook to the head and body. Use it oh so well. His best weapon.
I will try to get the Chop Chop. Typical of Puerto Rican fighters, extremely game, well-conditioned. He can box or slug, usually makes for exciting fights. Good chin and heart. The lean left-hander in the personally designed unorthodox trunks.
Yeah, he said they were rated, sort of rated R.
Bordering on X. Fast, relies more on his boxing ability, slick and quick. Sometimes turns off some boxing purists with his hot dogging and showboating. But here on this big stage, fighting for a title, perhaps he'll tone it down. So we'll see. Should I give this a shot, the chop-chop explanation?
Give the chop-chop explanation a shot, Steve.
As an amateur, he was supposed to be 65 pounds in a fight, went out, had a big meal, came back 75 pounds. His trainer said, you should have chopped your food. Folks, I didn't make this up. Bobby didn't make this up. This is the truth.
But we still don't understand it completely.
No idea. Anyway, he likes to be called Chop-Chop.
Well, he's a southpaw, and he's half-dressed, so he's reminding me of Hector Camacho, actually senior and junior. Can he box as well as them? We will see.
Well, he said the late change will be much tougher for Flores. Of course he would. It's easy for southpaws. He says we don't have to adjust to them. They have to adjust to the southpaw. Flores said he's done well against lefties, even though he lost to Shambe Mitchell. He fought well. His last, down goes Flores on a right hand, and he gets up quickly.
Corley stepped in with a beautiful right uppercut. He leaned over his right leg, got great leverage, and fired up and took the chin right away from Felix Flores.
Out of nowhere, Felix Flores down for the second time in his career. He came off the canvas to win by knockout the first time. Let's see how he responds here. An early knockdown for the unheralded Chop-Chop Corley.
The same punch in reverse styles he used to knock Mitchell down. He used the left uppercut against Mitchell, and now Chop-Chop used the right uppercut to get him.
Flores followed that left uppercut with two straight rights to put Mitchell on the canvas, and now it's Flores tasting the canvas, a left hand down for the second time. There's no 3 knockdown rule, and he is on wobbly legs.
6, 7, 8, you okay? Come with me.
He tells Jay Nady he's all right. Corley, as mentioned, and his camp said this was going to be a quick one. This is going to do it.
Wow.
Nady stops the fight in the first round.
You want to demonstrate sitting on your punches from a guy who used to move a lot more than that? He did some work, made some great adjustments, improved a very awkward and tough style by tons.
Well, Chop-Chop chopped up Felix Flores in the first round to win the WBO Junior Welterweight Championship in emphatic fashion.
I done it. It's mine.
What a stunning turn of events for Felix Flores. Flores, who was able to hang.
Didn't demonstrate this kind of power, crispness, and accuracy early. He played a little bit, danced from the outside. Did not sit on his punches, bounced too much. This young man sat on his punches and let him fly.
A new star is born.
Watch this right uppercut, Steve. Watch Corley, who's backs to us, bend. Look at him. He bend and turned that weight right up, and he caught Flores looking. I don't think Flores ever saw it. Second knockdown, we see Corley on the right, left uppercut this time. Bent and drove up, sat on that punch extremely well. And the end of the fight was basically just cleanup. He came in with all types of punches. There's a right hook, a double right hook, a left hand, and a follow-up right. Flores was too hurt to even continue there, but he held his ground for a little bit. Ray Nady, did the right thing, stopped that fight right where he had to.
So the 140-pound landscape changes dramatically. It's Kostya Tszyu, Zab Judah, and DeMarcus Chop-Chop Corley. Let's get it up to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 49 seconds in round number 1. Our referee in charge, Jay Nady, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout. He is the new WBO Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, DeMarcus Chop-Chop Corley.
I chopped him up.
The sign on the back of Corley's trunks, ATWD, stands for all the way down. And that's where he put Felix Flores. DeMarcus Chop-Chop is the upset-minded young veteran Cesar Soto.